They are called the greatest generation, the men and women who fought in World War II. Because of the passage of time, their memories and stories are being lost until a recent push the last few years. And now, the children of today are listening, recording, and learning from the heroes of yesterday. Ken Suarez live in Lakeland, where they are hosting this Veterans History Project. Good morning, Ken.
Hey, good morning, Russell. You know, the kids are listening, and everybody else should listen too, because as you know, they are getting up in years, some 80s, 90s, that kind of thing. Now, the kids recording this morning are from George Jenkins High School. This is not the first time they've done it. This is Zach, and this is Taryn, and they're going to begin with their interview as soon as we get talking to the person sitting right here. And boy, oh boy, I know I shouldn't be asking your age, but let me just introduce you first of all. You are Hope Kirkendall.
Yes.
Can I ask? I know I shouldn't ask a lady her age, but you seem to be okay with that, right?
I'm not, but I'll tell you.
Okay, we're buddies now.
I'm 91.
And you were in the Battle of the Bulge.
I was.
So can you show us some pictures of you back then? And you don't look much different between then and now. This is you after you got out? Which year was this?
I wasn't out. I was, this was 1940. Let's see, this was 43, and this must have been 46.
So what do you remember about that particular battle? What did you do during it?
Well, that wasn't my favorite battle.
You have a favorite battle?
Yes, my favorite battle was the Battle of Brest. That was a big submarine base, and also what was commensurate with the Naval Academy was there.
What did you do during that?
I was an operating room nurse, and I was sent out from my hospital with 6 men. I was the only girl, and we took care of everybody that came in, and they were in droves. Germans, French, and Americans. But my tent where I lived was right beside the big guns, and they went day and night, and still once in a while in my dreams I can hear those guns recoil when they fly back in their sockets to get reloaded.
What do you think about this kind of a project where they're recording, and we happen to be concentrating on World War II because this is the older generation, but during this project they'll also at other times be talking to Iraqi freedom folks, Vietnam folks. What do you think about us taking this down and eventually ending up with all this in the Library of Congress?
I think it would be wonderful because the children that will be born after we're all dead will have something to look at and remember. Like when I was in the first grade, I was very interested in George Washington.
So you kind of consider yourself Martha Washington, or?
No, no. No, I don't.
Now, is it hard for you to think back on those memories, or is it something that you're comfortable with at this point? Because I think you saw an awful lot of terrible things.
Well, I don't think about them every day. And of course, when I was called to do this, I had to sort of refresh my memory. But the funny part of World War II is every time someone tells the same story, it's a little bit different.
And that's okay. Bottom line is that everything that's recorded here and recorded around the country will eventually go to the Library of Congress. I understand there's about a 6-month lapse between when it's recorded and when it's available for viewing, but people will be able to go and see all of this, not only from the local folks, but from people all around the country. What a wonderful, wonderful resource, and thanks so much for doing it. Russell?
Kenny, before we go, you got to do it. You got to do it. She's loud, but please show us the pictures one last time. Show us the pictures.
Yeah, look at the pictures. We're all excited about these. I said she hasn't changed a bit, and she is feisty as all get out.
Oh, she sure is. She sure is, and she.
They love you.
Beautiful
they love
then.
You.
Beautiful.
Do you think that she could be an anchor? And do you want to take a vacation or something? Because I think we have a fill-in here.
Fine. There's a place. There's a place for her any day. Any day. Hey, Kenny, great job. Thank you, man.
Be well.
She is precious. She's precious.
Nice.
All right, it's Friday.